But there has been some fantastic content this week just regarding the whole thing. I love watching fans battle it out. I love the conversations. Sorry, I've just seen a message that's just come through the top. That's just blown my mind. Never mind, we'll leave that.
We've got a little treat coming up for everyone, so just stay on the line. That's all I'm going to say. Stay on the line. Jack didn't know about it.
No, I didn't.
He's a bit freaked out because I didn't tell him about it. So just hold the line.
We'll just hold that, shall we? We'll just keep that under wraps for a second. Dear Lord.
Well, this is, of course, a big show in the build-up. And for a big show, you need big guests, don't you? And it doesn't really get much bigger than the man himself, Matt Tissier. Matt, how are you doing? You okay?
You're very good. Thanks, Mike. And you?
Yeah, all very good, thanks. Matt, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you. You've just been out for a day of golf, haven't you? So you're on the way back home. So I was very appreciative of you jumping on board. Was it a good day of golf?
It was a lovely day's golf. Yeah, I was at Tankersley Golf Club up in just outside Barnsley. And it was the Walking is Brilliant charity golf day that Mark Crossley, my penalty nemesis, he hosts and organises that. So I drove all the way up there to play in his golf day, and I'm just about to drive all the way back home now.
Amazing stuff. Well, of course, we have the big game coming on Sunday. It doesn't really get much bigger than this. You yourself, you got 2 occasions where you were up against Portsmouth. Got that right?
Yeah, 2. One in the league in 1988 as a young boy, came on as a sub with us 2-0 on New Year's Day, I think it was. And my only start against Portsmouth was in the FA Cup in 96, I think that was, January 96, when Dave Merrington was manager. Mm-hmm. And we won 3-0. And I didn't score that day, but set up a couple of the goals. And that was a pretty special atmosphere, one of the best atmospheres I ever played in my time at Saints.
Amazing. It's going to be quite something. Did I hear right? I was watching Early Doors, which is an amazing show. Everyone should definitely go and watch that show, of course. You were doing a story that I think Dave didn't put on Frances Bernali because he was worried he might stick one in on him. Was that right?
I'm pretty sure that Franny was dropped for that game because Dave couldn't guarantee that he'd spend all 90 minutes on the pitch. Such was his hatred of the blue half of Hampshire.
That's quite something. Yeah, no, absolutely crazy. Well, it's going to be an intense environment. Do you have any worries that one of our existing players I saw a few tweets
Jack
going
Stevens
around.
In particular.
Well, I don't think there's any long-haired players that play for Pompey, but do you have that kind of worry that a few of the players might go a little bit too? I mean, we've got no VAR to worry about, but
that's true. But yeah, but possibly. But I think the phrase to use is controlled aggression.
Love that.
I think that's the 2 key words for Sunday. So we don't want to be on the back foot. We need to be on the front foot, and we need to be aggressive in everything. But it has to be controlled aggression. And I think that was the bit that Dave Merrington wasn't quite sure that Franny could implement.
I think Franny it'll be fair. That's fair. That's 100% fair. I remember actually in the half-time in that playoff semi-final with the West Brom game, you came on at half-time and said about that the West Brom players were sat back and not giving us a game. Do you worry Portsmouth might do a similar kind of tactic?
It is possible. But I'd like to think on a derby day like that they will actually come and try and win the football match, and we have an entertaining game where we absolutely smash them 3-0. So that'd be good.
Lovely stuff.
That is exactly what I want to hear. That's so on brand. 3-0 for sure.
We'll be sticking the score predictions in later, so we'll definitely stick your 3-0 in there. So I appreciate you've probably got a bit of a drive left ahead, but if you could give one message to the players if they're watching this show, what would you say in the dressing room if you were there?
I think the players need to understand just how much this means to the supporter base. I think once they get that, and I think also, I think I would say to them that you have to feed off the energy of the crowd, because the atmosphere on Sunday, I think, will be very different to anything they've probably played in at St Mary's before. That's what I noticed when I ran out at 5-3 in that FA Cup game back in '96. I noticed straight away that this is no normal game. This is something a little bit different, and the players have got to use that, feed off that positive energy, and really go for it, and just don't let the fans down. These people don't want to be going to work on Monday morning having to face up to any work colleagues that happen to be from the wrong side of Hampshire, and put up with that until we get a chance to avenge them in April. So do the job properly on Sunday, and everyone will be very happy.
Very happy indeed. I love the quote, "the wrong side of Hampshire." I like that. That's very nice.
It's just how simple you're making it sound, Matt. That's the thing. Just when you say it, it makes me
It
a bit
is
more relaxed
simple.
about it.
Football's a simple game.
It is indeed.
It's just complicated by idiots.
Matt, thank you so much for jumping. I really appreciate that. I'll let you get back on the road. Have you got much of a drive left? Is there much?
Oh yeah, I'm in Rotherham service station at the moment. So
lovely.
I've got about 3 hours and 20 minutes to go.
That's some crazy commitment for this.
You've got to drive past Hillsborough, drive past. Oh, wow, long way to go. Long way to go.
Nothing but talk, I assume.
Possibly. I'll throw a few tunes on. I'll get Spotify on and get me through the journey.
Sounds good. Matt, thank you so much for jumping on. I really appreciate that. And
pleasure, guys.
Up on Sunday.
I'll see you Sunday. Up the Saints.
Cheers, Matt.
Cheers.
Amazing.
Cool.
There you go.
That's pretty casual, isn't it?
How nice is that? How nice is that?
Doesn't matter, like, you know, how many times you sort of see him in person. It's still a tiz, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's still that a tiz.
Yeah, absolutely. Matt already gave his score prediction. He's going with 3-0, so we will definitely pencil that in. But yeah, that's nice. I didn't tell you that was going to happen.
No,
that's the funniest thing.
So yeah, let's do it. I just saw a message from Latiz at the top. She said, "I'll be there in 5." I was like, "Hold on, we're doing what now?"
I thought about it. I thought, should I tell him? No, it'd be funny to do it live.
Tell me more about the hot tubs.
I did.
Good deal.
It's a good deal. Happy hot tubs. There you go. They're going to be well happy because literally the first sponsorship show they had Latiz on. So there we go. Yeah.
It's a pretty good show, guys.
Yeah.